Hi, my name's KORP and welcome to this special edition of Doodle Club brought to you by GRAFFWERK. I'm going to take the next 10-15 minutes or so to show you how easy it is to doodle like a pro. All you need to do, copy what I'm doing and maybe pause the video every now and then just to catch up. You ready? So we're going to have a go at drawing this character today. I call him Nice Guy Eddie, really like the teeth there. So when you're ready, grab yourself a pencil. I'm going to use a pencil today. Most of the work's going to be done in Sharpie. And then also a Unipin fine liner. I'm using a 0.4. It's about the right width. So with your pencil, the first few lines we're going to do is 2 lines that go all the way up. That's the main shape of the head, the main width of the head. Make sure you leave space for the ears over here. Next thing you're going to do is like a leaf shape that goes from either side of the pencil line. That's where the mouth's going to live. Up top here, let's do like a B on its side. That's where the nose, the eyes are going to be, and then in the middle there, big circle for the nose. I think that's all you're going to need a pencil for, so let's move on to Sharpie now. We're going to start down here on the mouth. So when we outline this mouth, we're going to start in this corner. We're just going to flick the line out a little bit as we go round. So try and follow that pencil line roughly, but just give it a little flick out all the way around. Do the same on the bottom. So it looks something like that. Don't forget to double line that, make some of those lines quite thick, some of them quite thin. We're going to do those teeth clenched together. So a line right in the middle of those teeth clenched together. Now if you want to leave the mouth like this, I think the mouth looks quite cool like that, but we're going to add some teeth in there. So across that line in the middle, let's put some teeth in. It's up to you how many you put in. I'd always recommend going in with 2 in the centre. 2 big teeth in the centre, just makes it look more realistic. So a bouncy line across the top, going upwards, then exactly the same underneath. Try not to have it perfectly match. You want it to look a little bit wonky. So we're going to have teeth down the bottom there. Next thing we're going to do, a couple of couple of diagonal lines coming out from the teeth into the side of the mouth. So halfway up the teeth into the side of the mouth like that. They're the gums that we've just drawn. So let's colour these bits in black. Next thing to do is do the outside lip. So starting down here, like a V shape on the side there. Nice round edge there. Do exactly the same on the other side. And then let's work our way up. We're going to go and do the nose next. First thing on the nose, let's do the underside of that circle on the nose. Just the underside. Double line it so the part underneath is a little bit thicker, creates like a bit of a shadow. Then on this side we're going to draw a C shape. So it's going to start the pencil line just above where we finished inking, start the pencil line and do a C shape like that. Double line that, making sure the underside is a little bit thicker. Exactly the same on the other side. There we've got a nose. Let's move up. Let's do the eyes now. So with the eyes, we're going to give our character fairly thick eyebrows, like that. Let's colour those in, making sure we leave that gap in the middle. Then we're going to draw the eyeballs. Now instead of going round for the eyeballs, let's try thinking like 50p piece for the shape. So keep it quite wonky. Like that. Exactly the same on the other side. Wonky's good. Let's give it a bag. So another wonky shape underneath. Give our character bags. Again, see how that bulges there and it's skinny there. That's good. Those kind of wonky shapes work out really well. Excellent stuff. Okay, let's work our way up. We're going to simplify the head on this character. We're just going to go all the way around with the same kind of line as we did here. You see this line where it just flicks out? This time the line's going to flick in. So starting down here, just have that line and have it flick in every now and then. So use the pencil line as a rough guide. And then just have it flick in every now and then. Let's go around the corner. Carry on flicking in. Join up like that. Double line it so you've got some thick lines in there as well. Especially these parts underneath the flicks. Let's move our character down. So let's put some cheekbones in now. So coming out of here, both sides, like a little kind of V shape. Double line it. It's coming out from the pencil line, then crossing over that pencil line for the side of the face again. Next part is really easy. We're just going to draw the line down like that on both sides. Now imagine a line coming from the edge of this nose through to the corner of this mouth. We're going to draw a line that goes across there. If you need to use your pencil, you can do. But we're going to draw a line that goes across there and we're going to leave a gap in the middle. So it's going to look like this. Exactly the same on the other side. See how that looks? Now it's making it look like that's a definite mouth area we've got going on there. Let's do a couple of little lines coming down from here for the nose. And then down, let's finish off this chin. We're going to give like a big fat bottom lip. So starting here where that pencil line joins in. That line's just going to come down diagonally and then just come in a little bit. Exactly the same on the other side. Try and make it a little bit different. So this one coming in a little bit further for me. And I'm just going to put a little line in there just to join those up. Let's do the neck. See how that's a triangular line, it fades out towards the bottom. It's really what you want. Okay, let's have a little go at these ears now. So again, same with the eyes. Think 50p pieces. Do them nice and wonky. Double line it. And then watch this for the inner ear. We're going to do these little triangular lines. So where you finish, just come back again. Do another line out like that. Where you finish, come back again. Do that twice. So you've got one for the outer ear part there. You've got another one there just for the inner ear. Let's put a little circle in the middle there just so that it looks like there's a hole in there. And a little tiny bit there to finish off. Something similar on the other side. Remember those flicked out lines, you're always just coming back on yourself, flicking the pen out to get a thin edge. And finish off with that little hole in the centre to make it look like the hole is for the ear. Okay, we're done with Sharpie. Grab your fine liner. We're going to go and add loads of extra details with the fine liner now. First thing is this head looks a little bit plain, so we're just going to chuck a few bits on the head. So one is a great big hashtag. Let's do some stitches. And a couple of little quote marks. Wherever you think. Just fill in all those gaps really. Let's move our way down. Let's have a look at these eyes. So have a look, think about where you want the eyes to be looking. I'm going to have mine kind of rolling up into the head up here. This is where you can add your own kind of style, whichever kind of eyes you want to add onto the character. Moving down a bit further, let's put some shade into these bags. Just going to do some lines all the way around, do it for both. Just makes the bags under the eyes look a little bit heavier. Have a little think about whether you want to give this character some big eyelashes sticking out, or whether you're happy with just keeping the eyes like that. I'm going to leave it like that for the time being. Coming across the nose and the cheeks, I'm going to put some spots in. Some little freckles. So go for all different sizes. Try and randomise it as much as possible. Have some that are half on, half off, like that. Just throw in loads of little spots all across there. Moving down, let's add some little lines in here. Little bits of stubble kind of growing in that bit. That's where his moustache would be. Again, don't think about it too much, just chuck them in wherever you think. Let's have a little look at the gums. The gums look a bit plain, so let's do a little bit of work on the gums. First thing we're going to do is add a bit of a shadow. So a little line all the way across the top, and then put some U's in. U shapes look great inside mouths. They look like taste buds or wet bits. Just remember to keep it all different shapes and sizes. Do a bit of work on the teeth, put some graining in on the teeth. If we want to go extra level, let's make a bit of a gap on that tooth, so we're going to take that bit out just to make that tooth look a little bit more wonky and out of place. Maybe have a little chip coming out of it. And then moving down, let's put some little lines on the top lip, or the bottom lip. And then some extra lines coming out the neck, just to create a little bit more shadow in there. And then let's finish off with a couple more stitches over here. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's just about finished. Anything else you want to add on, add it on. You can move the ears up and down. You can change the shape of the head, put some brains coming out. All sorts you can do with this. Add extra bags, bigger cheekbones, change the nose up so it's got more spots, or so it's bigger, or so it's smaller. Lots you can do with it. So how did you get on? I'd love to see what you created. So if you post your artwork online, please tag me and GRAFFWERK using the links below. I'll see you in the next video.